We're back with another success. I think the Pierce deal is dead and gone. It's dead and buried. I don't know if there's going to be any hope of preventing the Waystar acquisition via Sandy and Stewie. Shiv said some comments on a panel that weren't great, and the cruises scandal that a portion of that kind of broke. Some allegations from the 90s, and so far damage control has been less than ideal. And to end the episode off with a little bit of a firecracker, we have Logan taking out his rage on Romulus by backhanding, if I'm not mistaken, literally backhanding a tooth out of his head. In a rare moment of just fear and stress and anger, Logan chased down old Mama Bear's car out of the driveway after a very intense conversation. So the roller coaster we go on in this series, but so often it's just watching all these corporate adults having to deal one setback after another, bits of bad news here and there. But without further ado, let's get into Return. I'm curious and what's always intriguing, seeing how everybody reacts.
Yes. Way.
Why not?
They're talking.
What are you even gonna do?
Look at that. They're chatting.
I'm gonna look at it and make an assessment.
No. How's Venice?
Kendall, this is not a request, it's a demand.
I am not sending you a picture of my dick, okay? No. No. Why?
I need it for my records. I can't say this clearly enough. Dick pic.
I hear you.
Dick pic.
Hell yeah, I
Dick
ship
pic,
these
dick
two.
pic,
Come on.
dick pic.
Fine. F you, fine. Jesus.
We're gonna have a little quid pro quo.
I mean, how do you even do this?
So, like, what was wrong?
I'm here for it.
Nothing. It was great. It was great. Why didn't you send it to me before?
Just because after Dinosaur Gate, I
Dinosaur
wanted to
Gate.
get out a clear statement and show him that I'm not a sourpuss.
Yeah.
And, I got into it. And I wanted to show him I have a positive plan, and...
How long's it been since the
Shit.
conference?
Like, Raw is good. It's memorable. It's find an audience with an income and a pulse.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying move to the center because I'm saying follow the ad revenue.
No, sure.
Yeah,
I think
well,
the cynicism was pretty clear.
What up, sis?
Hey.
Howdy.
Mega dump and a line.
It's bullshit, because what it is, really, it's displacement activity.
Yeah.
I just need to find him and ask him, is it still happening? Is it still me? Just, thrash it out.
You don't want to thrash. I wanna
Right
thrash.
now?
Oh, hey there.
Hi.
How are you?
Hey, Peter. He's just pretty good.
Look, the shareholders want a CEO successor named before the shareholder meeting. They have made that clear. So if you're serious about us as a dream ticket, it'd be smart to be able to preempt any bad stuff that could come out if you came under the spotlight.
Okay. Okay. You want me to just tell you all the terrible things that I, Roman Roy, have ever done?
How would
sure
you feel
there's
if
a
I had
list.
some Oppo research done? See what a tenacious bottom feeder could grub up on you.
I'd say that sounds like fun.
Oh, we went Blanche.
Oh, thank you, Jerry.
Thank you, Jimmy.
For the internal investigation?
Blanche and Partners. Beautiful, soft soaping.
So is that going to be Logan's course of action now? Is to hopefully, I love if he names a good successor. I mean, it could help because the optics right now, look, we've been having the same conversation for literally episode upon episode. Is what would help most in the public eye is to get the old blood out, get new blood in, and to rework the company because the company itself is a giant, clearly like a international giant, but it's about who's running the ship, or at least who's being perceived as running the ship. So that could help somehow.
That interview is going to be like slipping into a bubble bath.
Yeah.
I just light a scented candle in there and put some eagles on and start playing with myself.
They came.
Lord.
Look at them. All the little piggies at the trough. All the cruise knives and nothing burger.
Reassured now that we still love you?
Love, fear, whatever. Yeah.
Hey, Dad,
Eleanor, Shiv, I'm sorry, but I should just, Anyway.
Wow.
Hey. Hi. Okay? Yeah.
Great. Feeling great. Oh, the sponsor of today's episode.
Hey, brother, I'll get one.
Sure thing. That'll be $18,000.
Ever feel like you're being fed a bad investment? Logan Roy and his family are taking a once-great media brand down a dead end. Corporate governance, fail. Acquisition strategy, fail.
Got 'em.
Succession planning, fail.
Got him.
The Roys are failing Waystar. As a shareholder, you can replace Logan Roy's rubber stamp board right now.
Damn.
Vote and let this year's shareholder meeting launch a fresh start for Waystar.
Oh boy.
The company you own.
Cool.
Who made this?
So Sandy and Stewie have sent out thousands of them. All major shareholders.
What does DF King say?
They say it might be time to start getting worried.
Yeah, we've had some disappointing feedback on a couple of key investors. The Pierce pursuit has played badly in some quarters. Jack the Elsterman is wavering.
He's 4%, isn't he? We should have a conversation.
With that fat that guy, you should jam your dick in his one good artery.
There's also one other person who has a significant chunk of stock who we hear is no longer solid. Your mother, Caroline.
Really? Mom?
Damn.
What is she, 3% voting stock?
We'd been kind of counting on them. I mean, we're at 36%. Without their 7 to add, that is scary.
I'll talk to her. Let her know this isn't funny and that she can kill you with the wrong move.
Well, I imagine that's quite a large part of the attraction.
We think that it would be really helpful to get you to the UK for a personal appeal to Jack.
Like tomorrow.
Roman, Kendall, Shiv could hit their mom.
Hit their mom, yeah. The Roy way.
Okay, London. I'll take care of the Ulsterman. You're on your mom. But keep it simple. No Shiv.
I'm sorry, wait. You mean London, all of us, you mean? Are you sure we need to? That's like, what are we, a f***ing octopus giving, like, reach-arounds to every fish on the reef now, or?
All right, relax, Branzino porno man.
It's fine, it's fine. Colin will come. Kerry, we can fix it, right? You can reshuffle the Dundee stuff.
How about the journalism wing? Yeah, I'm sure they'll come to you. Then straight to Singapore, Christchurch, do it that way.
I need to make some calls. Kerry, we're hunkering. Frank, Jerry, let's get down to it. It's going to be an all-nighter.
Roman growing out the beard over there?
Hey, Ro.
Yeah.
What's happening? Where's Dad? We're supposed to be talking.
Yeah, something came in, he's hungry. He wanted me to tell you, sorry, rain check, maybe in the AM. Maybe. Are your nips hard? They must be because you are so out in the cold.
Jesus. Oh, yeah. No.
Tom Wamsians.
Yeah. Hi.
Thanks for making the time.
No, not at all. Big priority. No, I managed to push all my gropes to this afternoon. Just kidding.
This is my colleague,
Ortiz.
Stefan Strauss.
Hey. Hi. Hi.
My name's Kenneth Chan, and we're with Blanche and Partners.
Yes.
We are helping to investigate historic sexual abuse and associated wrongdoings
Great.
at Bright Star Cruises.
Sure.
Best person to ask.
Head of the division, we're hoping
Well,
you
briefly, I followed Bill's long reign. I was but a minnow trailing in the wake of Bill, the big sperm whale, the legend.
Great, yeah.
Sure, but in
Put it
terms
all
of
on
your time
him,
at
huh?
Parks, were you aware of any historical allegations that have been dealt with other than in a way outlined in the corporate guidelines?
In my brief spell, I don't, at this time, recall anything that at that time would have caused me any real concern.
Okay, well, we can take a dig into that in a moment. But for now, in terms of records and document keeping, well, we need to locate all written information relevant to this investigation and safeguard it from destruction, negligence, malfeasance. Are you aware of any document destruction which might hinder our inquiries?
I think,
Ooh, how you gonna play this? Because the whole reason you had Greg do it was to be your scapegoat, but you've also been protecting and helping Greg. And Greg does have the blackmail. You can't really throw Greg under the bus because Greg has those Let it play out. Let it play out.
You know what? I've just realized we're going to be here for a while, and I want to give you my best attention, but I really need to pee.
Well, we'd rather you stayed here.
I've got this pathetically weak bladder. I'm like an old woman who's had a baby somehow, so I'm gonna.
Well,
but I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. Okay.
It's a bad look.
Who's the
Man's literally
pilot
pissing his
today?
pants.
Not Serge, right?
No, sir. Surge is off rotation.
Good. I like a boring bastard flying me. Serge always looks as if his dick's still wet, and he's gonna give me the name of a good Fino.
You gonna apologize to your son?
Are you all right, son?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. Thanks for the ride.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, Dad. Hope we can swing it with Mom.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, that thing up at Argesti's,
Oh, no, yeah. It's not.
I didn't even know you were there. I mean, if I did, I wouldn't, you know.
Oh, wow.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Don't even take responsibility for it. I don't even know what I've flung my arm in a rage right after your comment. No, I mean, this was whoopsie doopsies what it was. I don't know my own strength in my old age. I get. God.
Did I even make contact?
Shut get out of here.
Thanks. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure what we're talking about, to be honest.
Because that's not something I do, you know?
Sure.
Yeah, I know. I know that. I know.
Uh-huh. I like your father, huh?
Cars, buildings, everywhere.
He didn't tell you I was coming?
No, he did not. For a media guy, he's not the greatest communicator.
Lol.
Thank you. I was going anyway to check out some theater, and he asked would I talk through a couple things with him, bounce some stuff.
Uh-huh. You feeling bouncy?
Honestly, a little deflated. After all the retreats I've done, you know, still got a bit of an ego.
Uh-huh.
Go figure.
Hey! Hi!
Jesus. Coming on in, how's it going?
Oh,
it was a worthwhile
Rhea.
fight after all, you know.
Dad, Ray is here.
Yeah, well, not a big deal.
Of course it's not a big deal. Why would it be?
It's convenient.
Okay, well, here we go. Roy Boy's on tour. And we got him in all sizes. Alpha, beta, cuck.
Damn.
He's leaving the country rather than speak to me. How long have you known this?
Plans changed, so he wanted to apologize.
Bullshit.
Oh, sure.
Hey.
You...
Damn. Hey, Shiv. Hey. Hey.
What? Hey, oh,
Can I
do you
ask
know
you
he's
about
gone?
something?
Can you believe this? He's gone. And his flunkies didn't even tell me running interference for him. I won't have it. I'm gonna chase him around the party like a schoolgirl with a crush.
No, absolutely.
luck.
Hey, I just wanted to check. It definitely is bullshit, this internal investigation.
No, he hasn't even responded to the memo.
Because that didn't feel all that bullshit.
It wasn't all softballs?
You ever been hit in the face with a softball? I mean, just how inside this are you? Because there isn't a world, is there, in which I get hung out to dry, in which I have to play the back. Is there?
No.
I mean, he supports me, right, Logan?
No.
I mean, never
No.
mind the jokes and the ha-ha. He's not going to fry me. Is he?
No.
Yeah, 100%
No,
would.
You know
Shiv,
what?
what
I
do
have
you...
to go out there. I have to go and fix this, okay?
Oh my god. No, she's too... No, Shiv's too self-obsessed, as she often gets in these circumstances. This is such an unfair relationship, I swear. Granted, the whole family is out just... Oh my god. That is your answer, Shiv. The fact he won't even meet with you or have a quick conversation. You think there's a snowball's chance in hell that you're gonna still be even like remotely considered for CEO? All that's going on right now, and she's like, "What about me? What about where my position is in the company?" And I'm like, "No, all this." And then she's like, "I can't believe this. I mean, I don't care, but like, I totally care." Like, no. And then Tom here, he's like, he wouldn't really frame me for all this. Of course he would. He said it to your face. He said it in front of witnesses. I don't know. Talk with Greg. Who knows? Greg cares more about Tom than Shiv does in this moment. When things are going well for Shavona Roy, that's when she suddenly has a heart and she can be kind of altruistic. That's when her ears open up to the plight of other people, kind of, and that's when she starts caring. But if she's feeling put upon or put out, or if she feels slighted, or she internalizes, she gets very self-focused, and she stops caring about other people, and just let it.
You okay?
Sure.
Oh, sure. Don't poke the bear. He can take anything. Load him up.
Oh, I don't know. All this energy. I'm gonna have to fight now for every shareholder vote. My ex-wife, my old friends turning. I kill Sandy, Sandy kills me. So what?
The next Zucker comes along and swallows you whole.
Mm-hmm.
You out as an app.
We've had some private polling on potential next CEOs who'd play well. I'd value your thoughts.
On the kids.
Who's got it? Huh? I could do with a clear eye.
As execs. Okay. Well, Shiv thinks she's smarter than she is. Roman could actually be good, but nowhere near right now. Kendall's, I don't know. It's like you put him in a big diaper and now he can himself whenever he likes. He has all the shots, but he doesn't know when to play them. I don't know.
What's funny about that is she's not wrong. That diagnosis right there is fairly accurate for all the players. That's like Rhea was on the ball for all those. Like that right there, for the most part, was an accurate assessment of the options.
Yikes. Look at them. Fucking Gucci coup.
Yeah, I haven't seen him like this for a while.
Yeah, not since Sally Ann and the Summer of the Horses. Remember that?
Right.
Well.
Do you think, do you think they're
Oh my god, could you imagine? Like a rhino a hummingbird. She'd have to go cowgirl, right? Otherwise he'd just snap her like a candy cane.
Yeah.
Dude, are you, talking yourself hard right now?
Boys?
Like screwing a
come on
Beanie
through.
Baby. Ooh,
Come
there's
through,
some
I guess,
little
right?
bites over there.
Come through what?
So, Shiv's memo.
Okay, we're what? We're putting the concept of Siobhan on the table for general discussion here?
Tearing apart my sister's pious bullshit for your entertainment? I had a dream like this once.
It's just good to air some views.
Sure.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think the
Kendall's
the
gonna
twin quotes from Thomas Aquinas and Amelia Earhart really kick us off with a bang.
Wow, so many pictures. All the smiling children, all the various hues. That melted the heart of even this hardened racist.
I like the spacing of the luxurious.
It is.
But the protein.
Well, there's no shortage of concepts for sure. It's a rich gumbo of ideas and buzzwords.
Look, we should be gentle. I mean, it's easy to be overly critical of the workings of a major corporation when you have no experience running one. You can't blame her for her lack of experience.
Well, sure you can. Just watch. You'll get the hang of it soon enough.
No, thanks.
Lord. Laughing at her behind her back.
Hey, Tom.
Greg, get a haircut?
How you doing?
Good, yeah.
Bud?
Good, yeah. Just busy. Just, why are
Either,
you,
either Greg got a haircut or no, I think he did get a haircut because he wants to be taken seriously now, right? So he's refer to me as Gregory, please. It's chose nicer suits. His suits are more put together. His hair, instead of being kind of shaggy and a mess, he's he's putting some style, some product into it. Like, I was always curious for Greg's character arc, but I'd love to see him become a power player.
What's going on?
I'm just having a few pals over for dinner. And,
Look at you, fancy dandy. Greg, man. What are you talking about? Hey!
Welcome to the next wave.
Just a talking shop for renewal.
Just a talking shop for renewal. No. It's good. We're
Don't
good.
embarrass
Listen,
me in
I
front of my
wanted to,
friends.
I wanted to ask you, I was in the area, actually. That's why I came around. I wanted to ask you how it was today with the guys. The interview?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I a little bit jittery. Bit of a stress come down. You know, I got a haircut. Even though I didn't really need a haircut, I think I just wanted someone to touch my head, soothing. And I guess I found it a little bit stressful.
So here's my thing, Greg. You know the papers? The copies?
God.
I want them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I did my part of the deal. You got the office. You put your little Gustav Klimt poster up there, and now it's time for me to habeas the corpus. Okay?
No, right.
Habeas
I mean,
the
I
corpus.
just guess, I just guessed that they're like my insurance policy.
Yeah, but you don't need an insurance policy.
Well, in case things were to turn nasty.
They're not going to turn nasty, okay? No one's going to break your legs, you know.
Okay, well that
Except
feels
me,
a bit
maybe.
nasty.
But it's the insurance which is causing the nastiness. If you were uninsured, you'd be a lot safer, ironically.
Shut up.
Okay, well they're not actually here, so I don't really know what to tell you.
Greg, look, okay. You played your hand very well. I like it. I do. But we need to end this now. Or I tell Logan that you took copies of sensitive documents.
Okay, that's...
Ooh. All right.
Well, I don't...
But Thomas, good sir, that is mutually assured destruction. That's like either way. I mean, they could throw each other under the bus, but that's not a bad move. But we'll see.
Okay, well, I keep them at the office.
You keep them at the office?
Yeah, because they're work. I'll go in early and I'll give them to you first thing tomorrow.
Right, but
Don't snap your fingers at
except
Greg.
I
Come
can't
on.
trust you.
Oh,
It's not personal, I just can't trust you. So, in a friendly way, I'm staying here tonight.
oh
I'm going
no.
to travel in with you tomorrow, and I'm going to go with you to wherever you have the papers, and then later, together, we're going to dispose of them off premises. And if you squeal, or you try to take copies, I'll break your legs.
Wow.
Sorry, I hope you didn't mind eating in. But it's just Paps in this town fucking animals.
Oh, sure.
We're gonna wine and dine.
If only
before
someone
we...
had some influence over them.
Whoa.
You okay?
Siobhan's coming over.
They have this odd camaraderie.
Apparently she's all fired up.
I imagine you've seen a few temper tantrums from your children.
Oh, I don't know. She wants answers.
Okay.
What if you're right? What if she doesn't have it in her?
That's not exactly what I said.
I worry for her. You know, maybe I jumped too fast.
Nothing's been said publicly, though, right?
With Kendall, wasn't the best situation. Oh, maybe I should just say it and let her do it. I don't know.
That's what it comes down to. You genuinely
get
don't
in?
know.
Tomorrow.
You know, if you wanted me to, I think I might be able to help you make this go away.
It's delicate.
What part of it?
Would you like me to try? Let me see what I can do.
Try to get some goodwill over Waystar now? Go from Pierce to Roy, huh? Might as well. Interesting.
You want to stay over, or what?
Oh.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that.
No way.
I'm gonna
No
ask you.
way. The old dino still got it in him. No way. Wow. All right.
Some yes nos.
Did you get jerked off by your personal trainer at the end of sessions?
Nope. No, I did not. Libel.
There's rumors of a face tattoo situation.
No memory of that. No.
Hey, dude, have you seen this from UK Comms?
Oh, what? Oh, hey, Jerry, have you seen this? I'll call you back.
Where's Is he awake?
I don't know.
Tabloids, though.
Is he,
Oh,
like,
but now
on his
Kendall's
own?
gonna be freaking out.
Did Rhea go home?
They were having scotches when I came in. I was at Edward's Hellhole in Mayfair. When did you get in? Did you bring a piece of ass back with you? Because I
He
think
needs
I
to
heard.
see this. You think, should I wake him?
I think so, yeah.
He needs to see this. I'm gonna get him up.
Wake him up.
No, now Kendall's scared.
You're gonna see him boning. You're gonna see him boning.
Because now this is resurfacing? Oh, no.
Dad?
Let's go in. He needs to see the story.
Oh, my
Go in.
God. The kid's trying to get into the
Okay,
parents' room.
I'm coming in, Dad.
She's small. She
Dad.
could be behind him.
Oh. Where the f am I?
What?
Family's line is emotional distress.
Yes, they're saying you punched him, which caused him, in effect, to drive his car into the river.
I did not punch anyone.
Yeah, this is incorrect.
I never touched that kid.
Well, I mean, shouted a little, jostled the glass, but...
Stop mumbling.
At most, you shouted.
Oh. Oh, I shouted him into the river?
No,
Oh,
that's
no.
what I mean. I'm saying it's not right. This...
Oh, no.
I should never have come. I walked into a trap.
I've been badly advised. Do you hear that? Jerry,
What?
Carolina?
God.
Yeah.
Yes, we heard.
Is Hugo
All
there?
right, that's Carolina. That's right.
Uh-huh. I don't think we have any huge concerns in terms of legal liabilities, right?
This bozo.
No. No, they're saying you owed a duty of care and threatening legal action, but that won't fly.
The issue is we hear that they may come to the U.S. and appear on the morning juice with this, which would not be...
From what I hear, what they really want is actually just the apology.
Uh-huh.
A personal apology.
No.
Damn. Ego again.
I guess the only thing is, in terms of the proxy battle...
It's Sandy's tabloid that's stirring this up. They went and interviewed them.
Of course.
It's a transparent effort to rattle our shareholders.
Uh-huh.
How about we offer a visit to the family? We may be able to get a statement out of them absolving you of guilt. Just say sorry for all the distress. But we make it clear that Sandy and Stewie are...
He's gonna send Kendall to do it, I bet. Picture, if you will, a scene where Kendall is forced to sit down in the same room with the parents of the kid that is dead because of him, basically, to the manslaughter, and see how Kendall reacts to that while still off the wagon, while still holding on to that trauma and that guilt. Like, I could see it.
beating their drum with the bones of a dead kid.
Oh, plus they are already going to the UK. Oh my god, how did I not see it already? They already have Kendall and Romulus already planning on going to the UK to talk to old mommy dearest about her percentage and which way she's going to vote in the shareholder meeting. And he's going to want to tack on to it. Oh, while you're there, go talk to the family.
You think that gets me out?
Definitely.
Yes.
Sure.
Well, I suppose everybody has to apologize for everything nowadays. Okay, set it up.
Or at least he's
Great.
going to say the
Will do.
apology and
On
Kendall
it.
will have to be in the
Bye,
same
guys.
room.
You have a fun night, Dad?
What the f does that mean?
Nothing.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Well, well.
Hey.
Dad, you remember Naomi Pierce? She was in Venice at the Biennale,
We're,
so
we're both in bed
it
with
was
the
easy for
Pierces,
her
huh?
to pop over.
Ah, Italian takeout. Nice.
Thanks for having me.
Damn.
How's your cousin?
She actually is taking the month off to visit British Columbia.
Oh, I bet she is.
I think the whole sale experience was quite draining for her.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can only imagine.
I like her.
Naomi, send her my love and the whole f***ing gang, won't you? Boys, I need 5 on strategy, in private.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll text you.
See you over there.
Yeah.
Bye.
Whoa.
Nice.
So, on your mom. Probably just bullshit. She's always been a piece of work. Well, see if you can sweet talk her. And if necessary, make her an offer that brings her back into line. I need her 3%.
Good luck
Well,
with
what do we
that.
have to play with?
Well, cash is difficult because it looks like a bribe, but
So,
Power?
reopen the divorce settlement, maybe?
yeah. Offer her 10 million. See if she pipes down. I'll go as high as 50, but I won't be happy.
Exciting. Grinding mom down.
Jesus. $10 million buyout.
Looking forward to dinner?
Yeah, last time I ate there, it was 3 muddy trout for 6 and fill up on mustard.
Oh, poor bastards. Slim pickings, huh? Whatever happens, we need a vote.
That caught me off guard. I've literally never heard Logan Roy laugh at a joke Romulus made. Never in the history of the show so far. And I know he needs them to like work for him. So now it's got to be all chummy and play those cards, right? Build up the the amiability factor here. But like that literally startled me. Logan Roy chuckle at a joke.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Right. I got it.
But I don't like being so
Of course not.
screw her out a bit. Anything you save under the 50, we can split.
Well, that ought to cover the subsequent therapy.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Yep. Me too.
We need her.
Got it.
And now we gotta talk about this.
What, did Rhea stay late, or did you guys...
Why?
Nothing. No. I mean, just, I just wanted to say, and don't take this the wrong way, like, are you sure this thing with Rhea is a good idea? It feels like, yeah, it feels like she could be playing you.
I can take care of myself.
Sure. And I know you can take care of yourself, and, you know, your business is your business. I'm just...
You're the one who's cunt struck.
Oh, got him.
Okay. No, I'm just... It's just maybe not a good look. The old... Not the old...
No. You're not in the most advantageous position to talk about what's a good look or not when Daddy already covered up a manslaughter charge for you, and now you're in bed with, in his mind, a fellow druggie, like a fellow addict.
Fool, but, you know, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that's how she could make you seem. Just being honest.
I appreciate it.
Still terrified of his father.
Well, I think Naomi wants me to take her to the Regent's Park Zoo. Apparently, we're in a Simon and Garfunkel song. So,
I think we should do a bit of brainstorming.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Will you come with me?
As in?
Down to the boy's family.
Knew it. Called it.
Right.
Called it.
I mean... Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We should stick together on this. Don't you agree?
Jesus. What if he just throws Kendall under the bus? Can you imagine? Are you finally gonna talk to Daddy?
Would you like a drink of some kind?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Hey, what's poppin', Malala Roy?
Where's Dad?
Oh, are you chasing the dragon? He's Ghost. Again. Isn't that cool?
For fuck's sake. Where is he? He's seeing the Ulsterman, no?
Paying homage to a dead kid's parents. He's seeing the Ulsterman at the races. Hey, really very much enjoyed your little memo.
The fuck?
Oh, yeah. It was, very compelling. It was like eye crack.
Well, has Dad read it?
Has he not got back to you? Because he read it yesterday, so he has had a ton of time.
Damn.
Yeah, we all read it. It was a little round table thing. Me, Ken, Dad, Rhea.
Rhea?
Oh.
Rhea's in town.
Do you know nothing of the company you're supposed to be taking over? You know, Waystar?
Got
Waystar
him.
Royco? We do hate speech and roller coasters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Before I hand these over, could I actually make one final request? Leo, my neighbor here, he sneezes like a cartoon character. So I was thinking maybe a corner office.
Don't overplay your hand, Gregory. Come on.
Oh, Tom's putting down the hammer, and Greg's caving. Sneezes like a cartoon character. He just like casually had it off to the side.
Secret, Greg?
Yeah.
What
But
all?
not top secret. Interesting.
What?
Just
Where else?
secret.
Where
That's
else would I
smart.
put it?
Just so
Oh no.
people know, you know, that these are secret.
They're secret, yeah. I don't know, because sometimes the janitors, they come and they throw stuff out. And, but look, the actual envelope says receipts.
Ooh, but they're not, in fact, receipts. Greg, you're a criminal mastermind.
Oh my God.
What polyglot genius could ever hope to crack your impenetrable code?
Shut up.
God. Easy.
Sorry.
Thanks for making time.
Shut up.
Yeah, well, unexpected gap in the schedule. And you what? You just happened to be here?
Seeing some theater.
Oh, lovely. See some theater.
And your dad offered me the ride. And look, it's good to chat because he's a very, your dad's a tough guy.
Oh no, so
But
virile. So
I took it pretty hard getting fired.
Yeah, sure.
I took it pretty
Sure.
hard from him
And,
too.
You know, we appreciate what you tried to do for us.
But he's been kind. He's been kind to me.
And soft.
People don't talk about his kindness.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Got a
Not
certain
great
glow
deal.
about you.
Look, I'm being very frank. I hope that's okay. Is it too much of that?
We already have
No,
a Frank, thank you, but
Thank you.
oh no.
I feel we have a connection, and I like you, and I know what it's like to fight your way through in our industry.
Yeah, no, sure.
Trying to get all
appreciate it.
buddy.
Because you must be fond of Marcia. So,
Yeah, we have a relationship. Yeah, you know, a very functioning relationship.
Sure.
well, look, yeah, I don't know what to say. I just like you, and your father's a very appealing man, and I hope.
Stop. There's so piece of toast has been slathered with butter.
It's fine. It's good to check before you f someone's dad.
Got him.
I mean, yeah, do your due diligence, your paperwork. Do I need to
Stepmom?
sign like a release form or?
I feel like a total idiot. So, congratulations.
No, you shouldn't. It's
No, because you play your cards pretty close.
Unless you get desperate.
Oh, who says I have cards?
But you okay?
Keep asking that question.
Honestly, no. I feel like a flame roasted wood fired dipshit. Yeah, I did the thing that I said I was never gonna do, and no, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, the problem is, it just so happens you're very smart and talented, Siobhan.
Thank you. But what does my dad think? Right? I've managed to get myself into a situation where what does my dad think is my entire universe.
Well, I mean,
That's how it works, you.
maybe isn't now the time to just let him know, you know? You have options?
Okay, yeah, but I can't bluff him.
Sure, but I happen to know there's a media operation in need of a dynamic new CEO. And I happen to know Nan Pierce has a certain regard for you. And I happen to know she wouldn't mind putting a fucking sharp burnt stick in your dad's cyclops eye.
Me at Pierce? That's never gonna happen, is it?
I don't know. But
It's a card to
I
play.
can get it floated with clean hands, and they'll consider it for sure, and then it's all upside. Keep it in your back pocket, lay it out to your dad, or even take the job.
Yeah, but Rhea, she's playing both sides of the team here.
Well,
She's playing for Papa Dragon.
let me think about
mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Or is she? Rhea's intentions are very clouded in my eyes. I can't quite tell which side of the fence that she's on, but that is a decent idea. If Shiv were to have the possibility of being CEO over at Pierce, and she could go to Dad and be like, hey, either you make me CEO at Roystar Waco, or I go over to Pierce, and then who knows what'll happen. Like, it's not a terrible idea, unless it's what Logan wants. And now this, oh no.
So what you doing tonight, Dad?
Tonight? Cheltenham. The Ulsterman.
Oh yeah.
Watching me the f***ing horse. And then, I don't know, you know, I might have dinner with Rhea.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, she's never been to Cheltenham.
Yeah, well.
How's
it'd be
Marcia gonna
nice
feel about
to see
that?
Cheltenham.
Excuse me? You got a problem?
No.
Oh no, oh the bridge, oh no. I'm sure Logan's comfortable talking about Rhea. What's Kendall gonna say? Kendall can't say anything, just still under Dad's thumb. No wonder this episode's called Return. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that he'd be sitting down with the family?
Look at this place. How you doing?
Hi, I'm Colin.
Max, pleasure.
He's with you?
Yeah, he's on.
So, what do we got? Mom, Dad?
And the boy's uncle is here also. This is Philip Cleve. He'll take a few photographs. I'll put together some press comments.
Like your accent.
Actually, Ken, why don't you come in with me?
Oh, shit.
You want me?
Well, it looks a little weird. I bring you all this way and you sit in the car like a Labrador. Come in.
Oh my God. Is this just a power move? Is this just like, what is...
Paul.
What's
Andrew's
Logan's angle on
Paul,
that?
pleased to meet you. Logan Roy. And this is my son, Kendall.
Hi. Hello. Stephen and Teresa are in the lounge, if you'd like to come in.
Please.
Oh, Lord.
Teresa. Steve. Hi.
It's not a good spot, not a good headspace for Kendall to have to deal with right now.
Well, yeah, that's kind, but I'm good. Thank you. Thank you so much for seeing. This is terrible tragedy.
Man's gonna have a breakdown, panic attack. You're gonna start seeing photos on the wall of him and his family. Yeah. Think about the life that you inadvertently snuffed out of this world. The guilt's gonna start rolling in. No matter where he looks in the house, there's that face. Jesus. It does show what a conscience this guy has, at least. Like, does he always say or do the right things? Is he an angel? Like, no, of course not. But, like, his conscience is eating him alive.
I'm doing teas.
Oh, no, not for me. Thank you. Thanks.
Water?
Yes, actually. Thank you. Yes, please.
Is he gonna say something like, I only knew your son for a brief time, but he seemed like a good kid?
Staying at your mother's?
Yep. Yes, I am.
How respectful, Ken. It's gonna hit him.
Okay, let's go.
Hey,
Why,
Dad.
why do I feel like his arc is gonna end, like... I feel like his arc is gonna be eventually, like, for absolution. Maybe not absolution of his sins, but at least to just, like, make peace with it in himself. I feel like he's gonna end up confessing. I just feel like he would. That's something that he might end up, like, inevitably doing. I don't know. This is torturing him too much. I don't know, confess, get clean, maybe do some time, who knows, but like...
Do you think I should maybe say something to them?
Dad's not even saying that. Oh, nothing, just come inside. Just come inside, just be in the house, but don't talk to them. Oh, I thought he was gonna have to, like, talk to them. No, he barely faced them. Dad's not even going to address it, huh? Just wanted there's a
bastards.
reminder.
I've been through the ringer, you know. Knows how they cope. They were embarrassed, really. They knew he was a druggie. Yeah, that is life. Don't forget it. right?
Jesus.
You know, there's nothing to be ashamed of, our stuff. We give them a bit of a laugh, some decent TV to watch, news that doesn't talk down to them. Good f***ing people, nice f***ing folk.
Why did you bring? He had to have been thinking about it. Did he just was he just like, oh, Kendall, come along, or like, is he trying to like, is that a power play then? It feels deliberate. It feels deliberate.
You know, Dad won't be pleased.
Well, she demanded my attendance, so.
Oh, more scared of Mom than Dad, huh? Interesting. What is this? A museum of wartime foods? This is for display, right? None of this is edible.
Got him.
What did we buy last time we came?
It was a Scotch egg that I thought was a huge arancini and some lard.
I'm just gonna get a banana. Can't get food poisoning from bananas.
You'd be surprised.
Jesus.
Hello?
Greg?
Hey, hi. I'm involved in a criminal conspiracy. Oh, really? Yes, I am. Yes, I destroyed some papers that I shouldn't have. Oh, did you? Yes, I did. Is that bad? Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, that could be bad. You could go to jail. Yeah, would you like that? Would you like that, pretty boy like you? Would you like it?
Oh,
you might even like that. Male rape. Rape.
Is he gonna go?
Of the
Oh no!
male?
Stop! Rape of the
That
male.
was lower jacket pocket. Lower jacket pocket. This is inside pocket. All aboard, inside pocket. This is inside pocket. This is inside pocket.
Is Greg
Here
about
I
to
am.
work
I'm
out
moving,
a
I'm moving,
plea deal?
I'm moving. Brisk movement. Brisk movement. This is faster. Okay, wind is blowing, and I'm talking louder. No, I don't remember, Greg. No, I don't remember. Okay. Criminal conspiracy. Oh, really?
Or is he just trying to like psych himself up to like answer questions and not get in trouble? That's indicative of like, is he gonna go for a plea? No, he wouldn't confess, would he? I mean, Greg's also somebody that guilt would eat away at. Lord.
Mom?
Oh, hello, mother dearest.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Siobhan.
Hello.
Miss Siobhan.
Roro. Thank you for coming down.
Yeah, well, just following orders.
Like a Nazi.
Exactly, right.
Well, you're in the country, so what were you going to do? Go out whoring in Soho?
Damn.
Yeah, that would have been the first choice.
Well, look, Kendall's gone to the pub, apparently, so I've just had a little bit of pigeon done. Didn't think anyone would be feeling terribly hungry. I know
Pigeon?
I'm not.
No, right.
I'll try some
Don't want
pigeon.
to
Of course not.
bolus of gubbins. Take a plate.
Thank you. So, how are you?
Well, I might just as well ask you if you're going to go into all that.
Lol.
It wasn't intended as an aggressive question, Mom. It's
No, I'm fine. Rory's wonderful. So, shall I be mother?
yeah. Why don't you give it a go?
Yep. Romulus is just.
Yes, well, I'm sorry. It's not a 48-ounce T-bone steak with truffle fries, but there we go. Some of us don't want coronary heart attacks.
Nice,
Cheeky
Mom,
bastard
nice.
over there.
There's quite a lot of shot in the pigeon, so mind how you go, or you'll crack a tooth. And the shot can take a bit of feather in, too.
Shot and feather.
Shall we begin with the negotiations straight away? First time I've had you in from the night in a decade. It's just a shame. It's so you can put the squeeze on me for your father.
Ma, it's not like that.
No?
No.
Tell me, what does it feel like being sent here to wheedle out your mother?
Don't look at me. I'm not getting involved. She's right.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Bit of solidarity. 20 years too late, but never mind. Someone's taking Mummy's side.
I mean, if you want to get into it, you're just posturing, right? And if you go with Sandy and Stewie, you're burning down the Coliseum with your children inside it.
I've thought about it.
Of course she
I
has.
discussed it with Rory.
Yeah, well, great to get his brain on it.
Potatoes.
He's actually rather clever.
Yeah, before he rolls one of his tobacco and hash monstrosities.
God.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing, Mum. There's a number.
Ah, here we go. The chiseling begins. This'll be good. How much can we screw out of our dear old mother?
Well, Dad, unrelated to the vote, of course, is willing to reopen the divorce settlement.
So what's the number?
Well, what do you want?
I want to piss off your father.
Well, I think that's working.
Come on, help yourselves. All right then, come on. What's his top number?
Well, he told me to tell you 10, but it's 40.
So it's 50.
No, it's 40.
Roman, you're not very good at this. No, what's the real top?
He doesn't have the real top. Dad would never tell him.
I know what I'd like. Tell him the Summer Palace.
Ooh.
The Hamptons house.
Ooh.
Hater out there.
No, but he loves it, doesn't he? He loves the parties, the clam bakes with people who despise him. Such fun.
Love it.
It's like,
Stick the
what
knife
is that?
in.
It's like 150 million.
It doesn't matter, Rome. It's just numbers.
I'll have a word with Jack the Ulsterman too. You can throw that in.
Oh,
Okay.
There you go.
But
Or, how about 20 million? And you kids give me Christmas every year.
Oh, come on. Mom, don't make it like... I would like to come for Christmas.
It's not bad.
Sure.
Sure, yeah. It's why you have so many times.
No, you never invite us.
That's because you made it quite clear you wouldn't come.
That was one time.
That was several times.
I was 18.
Look, I would like to see you for Christmas. Instead of you always being with your father.
It's a fair ask.
Why don't you ask him what he'd rather? He can keep the Summer Palace if I get the family every Christmas. You have to have good lines of communication after a divorce. It's absolutely key. So I think we have to hear which he'd prefer.
Yes. I like that idea.
Just make him choose.
I like that idea a lot. No. Okay. Okay. I understand. I understand, but I'm gonna cry. What is going on? Oh no. I'm telling you, it's eating him alive. Are you just gonna leave pity money? You f***ed up right now, buddy? Got that 1,000-yard stare again. My man's going through it. Are you gonna confess to Mom? She'll know. Moms know, right? Something like that. She'll be able to tell something's up.
Yeah, it was a shame you didn't make it to supper. Ended up being rather a nice evening.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Turned out your father was prepared to sell you all off like chattels and keep a piece of real estate. That doesn't surprise me. You're going to be okay to come for Christmas, I take it?
Uh-huh.
Great.
Hey, Mom.
I feel like he's gonna tell her.
Mom.
Mm-hmm.
I have some things I'd like to talk about.
Confession time.
To tell you.
No more long lists of my emotional deficiencies.
No, Mom. No, it's something I've done that I don't feel great about.
Oh. Right. Oh dear.
Do you think maybe we can talk?
Sure, absolutely. Go ahead, but, yeah. But are they quite difficult things? Because, you know, a bit tired for
home truths.
Right. Well, yeah, it's a bit difficult.
Okay. Well, go on.
It's fine.
No, I want to. Come on.
It's okay.
No, if you want, we can absolutely do it now, but, you know, it might be better to do it over an egg.
Sure. Uh-huh. Let's do it over an egg.
Yeah. We'll feel better in the morning and we can do it tomorrow.
If he falls through.
Sleep tight, sweet boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, my
Fuck.
God.
Dude, yeah, how did it come to this, huh? How did it come to this? How,
Right.
What's it?
Right. No one will ever know.
No one will ever know. You sent me to shred the records of off-book hush money and illegal intimidation.
He's recording. My man is recording.
Yeah. Put on the disappearing sauce. Sauce it.
He's recording right now.
A little purifying
Oh my
flame.
God. But he's not too subtle, so oh my God, yeah, he's got audio evidence. Best case, he gets to hold on to that audio file because he was just practicing. And it makes sense because, like, what jacket pocket in the jacket am I putting this phone in? He's totally recording. Obviously, he's like telegraphing it. Best case scenario, he has backup blackmail. Worst case, Tom finds out, and because it's a Tom move, he's gonna chuck his phone off the damn balcony.
Okay, stand back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, just a minute.
The evidence does not want to be destroyed.
You gonna keep one, Greg? Of course he is.
Oh, Lord of malfeasance, give us your divine blessing.
Smart kid, at least. Smart kid.
Oh, my beer?
Yep.
Oh boy, Greg's smart at least. Greg's smart. Cause now he's got some OG blackmail and some backup blackmail. Oh, finally get to have a chat with Dad, huh?
Hey.
Time for the bluff off.
You told me you were here. This is unexpected.
Oh. Yeah, we were doing a check-in with the memo, and then you fled the country, and then you fled London.
Well, my schedule goes through Carrie. We've had some emergencies.
Sure.
Yeah, you're kind of elusive, Dad.
Why didn't you tell me you were coming?
Well, because honestly, I was afraid that you would run away again.
I've never run away from anything in my life.
Can we just talk about the memo?
I owe you a response.
Oh, you've not read it?
Siobhan, I have an in-tray the size of Argentina.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I need to ask. Is it still me?
It never really officially was
come
you.
on. Dad, has anything changed? Because, it feels like it has. And when you said it, it felt really real.
Uh-huh.
And I know you haven't always liked my words, you haven't always been happy with my words, but come on, we can discuss.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
You know that I want this and that I can do it.
Then why are you f***ing me about?
As in,
Putting your name in for the Pierce job.
I...
Talking to those backstabbers, huh? What's that all about? If you're going to be coming in here talking a whole load of crap to your father.
Who told you?
Who told me? It's all over town. Nan Pierce is shouting it like a war trophy in the city.
Okay, well, you know what? I had to keep my options open, Dad.
Oh, yeah, I see. I see. Because we have a little fallout or something? We're a family. We can have our bumps. I don't expect that.
Well, it's not that I was...
Family, Siobhan! If you don't understand that, then off.
Nah, it's the best thing for you to do. Go over to Pierce then. Go over to Pierce. It's either the dangling carrot act and all this like up and down subterfuge of sorts, or it's you just no. It's not worth the hassle,
pegs?
Shiv. Oh,
She doing eggy pegs?
She's,
eggy pegs.
she's sorry if she misses our departure. She's got quite a lot to do.
Wow. We'll talk about it in the morning.
Sure.
Leaves.
Can happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it can.
Hmm. Perhaps it's for the best. Damn. Dad blows you off, mom blows you off. Although I guess with mom it's a little bit different.
Hey, Dad. Dad, just need to confirm something. Decent deal, right? 20 and Christmas.
Good kid. Good kid.
Yep. I screwed Mom for you. That's, the dream, right?
You should probably go and poke your eyes out now.
Right. Yeah.
Oedipus
How'd
jokes.
it go with Shiv?
We had it out. Yeah. With the ammunition. I think I got the noose from around my neck.
Good.
Thank you.
I'm pleased to help.
I've been thinking
Subterfuge.
maybe look farther afield for the next me. Maybe a short list of 2 or 3.
I'd be pleased to help you look.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Any of that.
Listen, she on the plan? Okay, I think we got a problem. Just be careful, okay? I think I got f***ed.
Interesting. Damn. All right. I get. Wow.
Working with Becky Martin, who's a director, and we were over in England a little bit and in Scotland quite a lot. So yeah, it was an enjoyable episode to make, although there's some very, very unfunny scenes in it. A thing we knew from early on that we were going to do an episode where we wanted to come back at the tragic events of the end of the previous season, but not in a terribly direct way.
Come in.
When we were shooting it, Jeremy inhabits Kendall so fully that it felt very heavy and distressing to see him be there and look at the minutiae of a destroyed families' lives. I guess that's the terrible tragedy for Kendall, is that it's not a way for him to do what he would really like to do, which is accept
Closure.
some of the guilt that he feels. What Greg does when he starts earning a bit more money and he feels more comfortable in his skin. Their relationship is in that weird area where it's somewhat transactional. They test each other out to the limits of where they can rely on each other. Greg's got a decision to make about where he jumps in the end. In terms of Logan and Rhea's relationship, we liked seeing a different kind of connection. Why does Logan take to her? Part of it is that feeling of like, great, this person can sort everything out. Their relationship is complicated, but for the kid it's quite definitive, danger sign, flashing. There's a lot of different ways that can fall out.
Well, for one, Shavona grossly misplayed that hand. Like, she was trying to have 2 options, and she could have used one option as, like, leverage, basically, and she didn't. She kept it under the table, and which meant that Rhea, from the start, was playing her against herself, basically, got her way. Rhea planted the seed of, maybe you apply for Pierce, and then that she tried to keep that under wraps, and of course Rhea knew that it wouldn't be kept under wraps. So that when she came to old Papa, finally, he's like, oh, you're not committed to this, family's family. So clearly you're not invested in this anymore, even though it was never a fully tangible offer. But now the Shiv noose, as he put it, or the noose is out from around his neck, or like the Shiv noose, as it were, right? So now it's like, not going to be Kendall for obvious reasons. And then she's already put it in his ear. Well, Roman, you know, maybe at some point in the future, but not right now. Connor, LOL, ha ha ha. And now Shiv, well, no, it's just Shiv. Clearly her mind's elsewhere, the optics, yada yada. She is not ready to this and that. Man. And now, but now he's going to be like, okay, Succession from outside. Oh, that's the worst thing when a company is like, oh, let's not promote from within, let's hire from outside. And how he just went from like, oh, it's about family, to then literally talking to Ray and being like, oh, let me be someone outside the family. But looking at Ray a certain way, her, because now something's building up there. What about Marsha? What about Marsha and hers? Ooh, does Logan, even the guy, even the behind the scenes, he said Logan can put on the charm, but Logan can also be charmed, which makes me wonder, are they mutually working together, him and Rhea, or is he going to be like used by her for like a position of power in the company and all this? Some little homewrecker coming on in there. Ooh, fascinating. Okay. A lot of stuff happened. A lot of drama, a lot of corporate shenanigans. Greg is making sure he's got blackmail. He recovered the original blackmail, and he's got backup blackmail if I had to take a wild guess. So, yeah. We only have 3 episodes left in the season. Let's see how it goes. It's another episode of Succession that was returned, aptly named, I'd say, now. Stay tuned for the next one. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching, and yeah, goodbye, travelers.